Peace and love. Peace and love.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.
Niggas.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Straight from Ethiopia.
What is the definition?
Definition, royalty, king royalty.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
Kendrick Lamar, by far, realest niggas alive.
Could you repeat the definition?
Description, black emperor, king ruler.
Negus. Negus, Negus.
Yo, we back in this thing, man. A little rough this morning, man, but it's been a long time. Happy Friday. One of your hosts, man, my name is Emmett, EMCGEE on Instagram. Follow up. Got the homie in here today.
Come on, man. You already know who it is, man. It's your co-host, bro, the producer number 4 on Instagram. Slapper to try this bit. Slapper to try this. Fuck. Y'all know where to follow me at, man. What's the deal, man? What up?
Man.
What's popping, man?
Man, I feel like it's so much for us to talk about, man. It's a lot going on in the streets right now, man.
There's a lot going on.
I don't even know where to start at. Well, just what's on your mind, man? What's on your heart right now?
Shit, like I'm hungry. I should have ate some breakfast this morning.
Word.
Nigga starving. I want some fried shrimp or some shit right now. I want some shrimp and scallop. Nigga, I'm hungry.
Shrimp and scallops. Yeah. Oh, you eating good.
Yeah,
okay.
Shrimp and scallop bomb.
I feel that.
Lobster tails, nigga, early morning though.
I ain't never had no scallops like that
man.
before,
Nigga, I eat a crab boil right now. This 10 a.m. What time is it? 10:13. Stop playing with me, man.
Man, you know, it's so many things to cover. Obviously, we got to talk about the protest that's going on. We know George Floyd, all that stuff that's happening, man. It's a lot of unrest in the streets. It's a lot going on. How do you feel about the protest and the looting, man? I'll go with that. Then we get into what Trina said, and we kind of double back and all that.
I mean, in the perfect world, looting and rioting, in the perfect world, looting and rioting, of course, is not okay. But in this world that we living in this country that we living in, and in this time that we living in, shit, we didn't had enough.
So you know what I'm saying? It's justified.
Man, listen, look. When you got people out here, bro, we've been going through this shit forever. True. R.I.P. George Floyd, right? We've been going through this forever, right? You still got people out here that don't have nothing. You got people out here who still get harassed by the police, still don't have nothing, still live in the hood, still this, still that. So sometimes when you get to looting, people seeing it as a source of income. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't agree with looting within your own neighborhood, especially black owned, and brown community, stores.
So you feel like if it's a black owned business, don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Now, okay, I can feel that, but I said when there was a point in time where a lot of business owners were coming out, hey, don't touch our business. It's just black owned, right?
Yeah.
And my thing was, well, if the community don't know that you a black owned business, then I think it's the same thing.
Some people some people could use that we black owned as cap and really not be black owned is what you're saying.
Exactly. Or
yeah, because they did that before in the previous ride.
Absolutely. Or if in fact you are a black owned business, but as a community we don't know that, then that means your tie to the community isn't as strong as it needs to be.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
So
yeah.
You coming out saying, hey, we black owned really don't mean nothing, because if you were really tied into the community, we would know that already. We would already be like, hey, we're not touching that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's certain spots in the community, it's black owned.
Yeah.
And not, people aren't so much looting now, but if it kicks back up, which I think it will, if they don't convict these cops, it's gonna go down again. But I feel like if you got to come out and say, hey, this is black owned. Granted, I understand the signs, but if you're trying to reason with the people right there on the spot, if the community don't know you black owned, it's not gonna work for you.
I just say don't touch the hood. I'm gonna keep it real, like real shit. Just don't touch the hood. Don't touch no black on, don't touch no black or brown on shit. Just do whatever you gonna do. Don't touch the hood. That's real. It is what it is, because we gotta live here, we gotta shop here.
Now,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we understand the peaceful protest. We've been doing that since the 60s, right?
Yeah.
And I feel some type of way about that.
Yeah.
But I do believe that you got to have all sides of it because we got to get some legislation. We got to get some laws passed and all that. But when we looked at the looters, it's not all black people out there looting.
No, hell no.
And that's what was really getting me upset. Because anytime you see the news, anytime people talk about looting, they refer straight to black people.
Man, they had white people out there, Asian people out there, Mexican people out there, all kind of people out there was looting, bro. I don't give a damn how they want to put it, how they want to portray it. It's on the internet. Yeah. You can go on there and see plenty of clips. I seen white people coming out of damn surf shop with surfboards and shit. Yeah. Come on, bro. Yeah. Y'all playing games. Y'all don't got nothing to do with the cause, but hey, this is what happened. This is the results of all y'all had to do was lock up 4 people originally.
Yep. They said it's been
all
over
you had to do was lock them up.
Yep. 4 people.
Now this is what happened. So
Yep.
I'm not listen, homie. Get how you live. No disrespect to George Floyd. Real talk, bro. Because it's not a time to to go crazy and just run amok in the city, but at the same time, bro, you gotta understand, bro. It's a lot of us. It's a lot of people in the hood that still don't have. That still go through the same shit every day.
The same thing they was talking about in '92. The same thing.
Same thing, bro.
Yeah.
So it's a little deeper than just people just want to just loot just for no damn reason. Granted, you got people out there taking stupid shit. You know, taking clothes and shoes, but think about it. If these people really had it like that, do you think they'd be out there taking clothes and shoes?
That's what you're saying. So you're saying, look, it's a necessity that these people is out there doing that.
I don't give a damn what store they in. I don't care if they in the Gucci store like that.
I feel you.
The average nigga with all the bread like that, for real, that got it ain't finna be out there like that.
Be out there. And my thing is like, we've talked about like my stance on stealing. Like I feel like that's low down, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can understand the anger with these people, and I feel like with all these big companies, man, Gucci, all these major companies, man, they overprice this stuff so much,
right?
And we push this culture forward so strong, right? Black folks, right? So for one day, I'm not saying it's right, man, and I couldn't get out there. I was challenged. Yeah. Like if they would have hit the Guitar Center, I would have been out there if they would hit the Guitar Center. If they would hit the but I'm thinking I don't want to take nothing from nobody, right? I feel like it come with bad energy, but at the same time, it's like these European companies overprice these clothes so much, man. We can't afford none of this stuff. Yeah. So for one day, we gotta run in there and just get what we want, just to get that back.
They take from us every day anyway.
Absolutely. So it's like, you know what? I can't be so mad at them brothers. And what I will say is about
man, look, homie. Any nigga that rent up in these big corporations, these stores and shit like that, I'm not mad. At all. Sorry to say, whoever disagree with it, that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm not with the stealing and shit, but hey, listen here. Y'all niggas done stole us.
Y'all feel like it's justified.
Man, y'all niggas came and stole a whole group of people.
But see,
you can't say nothing. You can't justify wrong with wrong, but bruh, don't say nothing to people. Listen here, man. These big stores, listen. They gonna recruit. They gonna get their money.
They gonna get all that back.
If they ain't getting it back, they done already made millions off of us anyway.
So it's all good. I feel
Come
you.
on, man.
Now let me ask you this. Now we seen in St. Louis, it was a black business owner. He owned a pawn shop.
Yeah.
They was looting his pawn shop, and he got killed.
Yeah.
And it was a black man that killed him. Right. Now, that goes back to our theory. If it's black, you just stay out the hood. Don't be looting in the hood. Basically. Okay, that covers those bases. Yeah. What I would say is that from the difference between these riots that we've seen and the ones in '92. In '92, they was in Compton and Watts. They was out. They was in the hood rioting. But these riots, wasn't nobody on Central Avenue.
That's here. That's with us though in L.A. though.
Because we already seen what
we
they
already
do.
Exactly.
It was not going to tear up our neighborhood.
But in other states,
they still in their neighborhood. Exactly. In Chicago, they tore
their own shit up.
In Minneapolis, they tore their own.
They tore their own neighborhood up. But like you said, we have been that's the third time.
Yeah, we done did this already. So what I did notice about black folks in L.A., not just black folks, but when it hit the streets, that we wasn't tearing up our own neighborhoods.
Good.
We wasn't in Compton and Watts and Carson.
They tried to touch it. They touched a few stores, but it didn't go. It didn't go at all as planned.
Exactly.
No,
exactly.
Hell no, that shit got shut down quick.
I was surprised to see people at the Grove though.
Why?
I was like, yo,
that's the first.
Grove?
They turned that shit.
I'm gonna call you like, hey, they hit the Grove?
They turned the Grove up, man. They tore it up, fool. Hey, listen here, man. Hey, I know the first part. I seen niggas. They was on Melrose too on the news. They was tearing shit up. Blow it out. It is what it is.
My thing is like, I felt like if you're gonna go out there and loot, you got to be prepared to die.
Yeah,
if you're gonna go take something, somebody might have a gun.
Anytime you're doing criminal activity, it comes. There's an upside and a downside to it, and most criminals know that. You feel what I'm saying? If you really a criminal, then you gonna know this.
So you know what come with it.
You know what come with it. They gonna be shooting real bullets. They might be shooting bean bags, macing you, spraying you. That's the part of the game. That's what come with it. You know, so that's the risk you gonna take. Then that's the risk you gonna take. Period. Point blank.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's just what it is. But I ain't knocking nobody for
Interesting, man.
It is what it is. I just be mad at the people that got something to say about it. But y'all the same people that's gonna. If I went and looted some shit and came back with some product, they gonna want it. If I say, here, you want this, they gonna take it.
Yeah, let me get that. Yeah.
So don't criticize. Don't be running your mouth like you ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
I saw you make a post the other day, and we're gonna get into some more of the serious topics too. But people selling these items, that what's the process for that?
I don't know what the process is. I know these fools lost their damn mind.
They trying to sell it for full price.
Stop trying to sell. Come on, man. You trying to sell hot items for full price? It ain't my fault you went in there and risked your time and your life and your freedom for this shit. I'm not giving you full retail. What is shit hot?
He trying to explain it, bro. I risked my life for this.
That's your problem. What, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting, man, they be playing games. You feel me? So if you got some stuff out here you trying to sell, man, you know, and it's some looted product, man, stop trying to sell what's on a suggested sticker retail price.
Yeah, it's looted.
Y'all better knock it down. Come on, man, you didn't even pay for it. How you trying to get full? Come on, I can't even, nigga, it don't even come with a receipt. I can't even return it to you. Like, stop capping, man.
Yeah, for real. I want y'all to hear what Trina said. She got a lot of backlash for it. You know,
she apologized.
She did, man. This cancel culture is real fast. You know, I feel like people need to watch what they say, though. People say some real ignorant
cancel
stuff.
culture is bogus, though.
It's bogus.
Ain't nobody really getting canceled, bro.
Ain't no such thing as getting canceled.
Nigga, they ain't even canceled R. Kelly. No, nigga, they still playing, man, women still playing this nigga shit.
I guess you're right. Cancel
culture is bogus. Nigga, they gonna cancel you for the time being, and then, then later on, you back to normal.
And later on, you good.
Yeah, because look at the attention span nowadays. Everything is, they gonna forget about it tomorrow.
Quick, fast, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Let's hear what Trina had to say about these. She's calling our people, well, not our people, she was just calling the looters and the rioters animals, and people took offense to that.
To stem the spread of the new coronavirus in Florida, Gimenez imposed a countrywide curfew from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. and will be enforced until Gimenez lifts the order. They need to make the curfew at 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. That's how I feel.
No.
Keep everybody off the streets, these animals off the streets that are running around in Miami-Dade County acting like they have escaped from a zoo. Lock them up at 5 p.m. so the streets can be nice and clean. That's how I feel.
What the streets got to do with the people's lives? You got money.
We're not talking about the lives. We're not talking about
money.
that. We're not talking about the lives.
Listen,
we're not talking about that.
You got money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
These people got to go to work.
Mm-hmm.
These people been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on lockdown.
I've been on lockdown just like them. Uh-huh.
Yeah, these people ain't been working.
Okay.
They about to lose
Unfortunately, a lot
mind.
of people don't have jobs. I agree with that. Mm-hmm.
They about to lose their mind.
We all about to lose our mind. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
And just because one person.
They run. So today their minds are all back. Everybody's minds is back today good? Because the weekend it was they back good, okay?
They mind. One day ain't going to get their mind good. But it'll help.
Oh, okay.
You got to start somewhere.
Okay. That's cool.
You got to start somewhere.
And that means tear up our city? That means tear up our city?
Ain't nobody tear up no city.
That means tear up our, that means run through and tear up our stores and burn down our stuff and break in our stores and go and tear up Bayside Marketplace and tear up my friend's shop that has a son and the kid to take care of her family. You go demolish the shop for something?
It's always personal with you.
It's definitely personal. It's definitely personal because I feel like at the end of the day.
Your friend got insurance.
She got insurance, but she also been locked down for 60 days, also like us, and she also don't have money like me. So I don't approve of it, period.
Okay.
I don't approve of it, period.
I don't either,
because you don't want nobody burning down Sundays. Let's be very clear. Okay, and you have insurance.
But let me tell you this.
You don't want to be sent back from ribs and collard greens. Let's be very clear. Yeah.
So y'all basically hear what she's saying. It sounds very personal. One of her friends' stores got looted and broken into.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but like you said, on the flip side, I can understand the anger. So I'm not saying go out and loot. I ain't saying do that, but if you do, you better be prepared to I say be prepared to die. You better be out there strapped.
Yeah, everything comes with consequences. But I think Trina went overboard. I ain't rocking with that.
Yeah.
With how she did all of that.
And I feel like you can't say all that and try to backpedal and apologize. You speaking from your heart. Just stand on what you mean.
I'm like this. She, like he said, well, she's speaking from a rich standpoint. You upset because your friend's store got hit, and I don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool. It's not a good thing. But let's just be real. You finna help your friend. Yeah. If that's really your friend. Exactly. Everybody don't got rich friends like you. Even let's just keep it 1,000. Like quarantining in the hood versus quarantining in the mansion is two different things. You know what I'm saying? Two totally. And I'm not saying it's their fault that that I got a quarantine in the hood and they where they at. No, I'm proud of you. I'm glad, but certain things you've been in the mansion for so long, you out of touch with.
Exactly.
So certain shit you can't speak on.
She sound like Lil Wayne talking about racism.
Yeah, you can't speak on the have-nots going out there looting. That's a fact. Because if niggas had it, niggas wouldn't be looting. If niggas was living like you, people wouldn't be looting.
They wouldn't be out there doing that.
So you can't speak on, and then you calling people animals. Check this out. If you was out there, you would see who was really, for real, just being destructive and who was really being destructive in with hopes to get some profit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some people's out there breaking windows to get into the store to take what they gonna take, so they can get them some money, sell what they gonna sell, keep what they gonna keep, and survive and go pay some bills. Now you got a lot of these other white people, these other people of nationalities that was out here burning up shit, breaking shit, destroying shit, spray painting shit.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
They was really out there, so a lot of these celebrities need to shut up before they speak on certain things, because they be out of touch.
That's real.
Just like, did you see Tory Lanez go live with what's Tiny Homegirl? No, with Tiny Homegirl.
Oh yeah, Shakana.
Yeah, I think it's Shakana or Shakina. I think it's Shakana. Yeah.
And she was so. Could you explain to the people what happened with that?
Basically, she was on. She made a live and she was just crying and complaining about people looting and shit. And she brought up the Gucci store, and it sounded like basically he was crying over people looting the Gucci store.
Basically, that's what
talking about them people ain't did nothing to y'all. These police ain't did nothing to y'all. Man, shut up.
Yep.
I don't want to hear none of that, man. Tory Lanez basically told her, you crying over the Gucci store. These celebrities crying, telling us what not to do and what to do. If you don't want to say, okay, come look, come feed everybody then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or shut up about how niggas is getting it. Because you don't know what's going on down here.
That's real.
You feel what I'm saying? Niggas ain't just taking penitentiary chances just because.
They out here doing it out of necessity.
Come on.
And I seen.
But I mean, let's keep it real. A lot of this designer shit is not a necessity, but shit, niggas out here trying to get it.
Yeah, you need it.
They get it. So
you know, because they know that brothers know that's what the ladies like, and they trying to get it.
However way they trying to get it, homie.
That's a fact.
And I think that people, when you have for so long, you don't understand what it's like to not have.
You forget.
So people, sometimes when you don't have and you don't have for so long, people become desperate. That's why people are willing to put their life on the line just to go get some shit. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have, everything looks sweet. Start to look good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you tired of having just that dollar in your pocket, man, look. You mean to tell me I can walk in this store and get this and walk right out?
Yeah, you gonna do that.
Yeah, or if you're not gonna do it, it's gonna be temptation. It becomes, you know what I'm saying?
It's like a real thing because it's like dangling some meat in front of somebody that's hungry.
That's hungry. Yeah. That's what that is. Yeah. That's what this looting is. That's what this time is. And when you see the police is not doing nothing, that's what that is.
Yeah.
You dangling meat in front of a starving lion, a pack of wolves. Niggas ain't ate in months.
I think what's the because like we said, people are rioting, mad, frustrated over the same things. If you watch LA 92 on Netflix, it's the same thing. It's the same process. The police went to court, they got off, they moved to Simi Valley, the white boys acted like dick, the same thing, and then the people rioted. But what's gonna be the cause of change? Because getting mad, tearing stuff up, I understand we got to do it because you're mad, right? Eye for an eye. So if it comes down to it, the National Guard came in to stop it. That's when everything stops, right? And if the National Guard doesn't stop it, that's when like a war ensues, right? That's what stopped the riots in '92. So if it went there again, that would be the only thing to stop the riots, the National Guard coming in. But going to war, like they say, no peace has changed anything in history. Yeah. If we look at any type of history, it's always war, then you get some changes, right? Yeah. So is that what it's going to take? Yeah. Is it going to have to take a civil war in this country? Yeah. I believe so. Yeah. I know that's really radical, you know, but you feel like
it's not that it's radical, it's the truth.
So it ain't going to be no legislation, ain't going to be no march, it ain't going to be none of that. Unless it's going to be a civil war, nothing's going to change.
Let me ask you this, bro. It's the same thing as Craig and Debo.
What you mean?
Same shit. Debo didn't stop fucking with people until he got slapped.
I see what you're saying. So the
and then he came back again and you bust him upside his head again. He ain't gonna stop until you bust him. You gotta bust it. You gotta do what he do. You gotta play you gotta get on him.
You gotta play how he play.
Like, listen, homie, you're not finna keep doing me like that. Then the next time come around, he gonna think twice.
But how do you play like that with the police?
What you mean? The same way these niggas play like that on the streets.
But see, what's interesting, I saw another post, right? Yeah. They said, man, when stuff happened, and again, I'm not trying to incite violence or condone none of that. These are just observations of mine. Yeah. When stuff happened in the hood, and it's rallies, it's full of guns and bullets. Yeah. But when it happened with the police, it's full of
niggas don't want to play
and
ball.
Rocks. Yeah. I seen them fools on the freeway throwing rocks, and I'm like, ain't nobody never threw no rock at me before. Yeah. I done got shot at, a rock. Yeah. But again, I understand. You got to play by different rules with the police.
Why? How you playing by different rules with the? What's the difference between killing a nigga down the street and shooting the police? Nigga, you getting caught anyway.
But we got to ask the people that's doing those type of activities. What happens when something happens? Like, if I walk through your neighborhood, you oppress me. If a white boy walk through the neighborhood, you're not gonna say nothing to him.
They feel like they pressing us because they feel like they can get away. We can get away with killing our own people, but we ain't getting away with it. Niggas been getting life forever now.
That's interesting. That speaks to what we think about the value.
Niggas is getting caught anyway. Nigga, if you playing ball, that's the real enemy. Why you steady popping the people that look like you?
Exactly.
And it's these are motherfuckers that just coming in here killing
everybody.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want to do.
And nothing happened to them. It's like the police can come in your hood, the biggest, baddest hood, whatever hood you from, biggest, baddest hood, the police can come in and kick your door down and shoot your big homie in the head. Yeah. And y'all sit around and look at them.
I'm going to tell you, though, all it's going to take, I think in today's time, all it's going to take is one time for like it to really be a trend.
Yeah. It's going to take one person to be like, man.
These young niggas going to fire up. Listen. These young niggas gonna get firing.
And again, we're not condoning violence on cops, right?
Nah, but you asked the solution, and I'm like, I believe in eye for an eye.
Another thing we got to talk about too is, I think a lot of people get the misconception with this. We hear the term defund the police, right? Now, what that actually means, I had to speak with somebody yesterday. It's not saying we're going to do away with the police department completely.
No, it's just taking funds away from.
Exactly. Just rerouting the funds. Instead of the police getting such a huge amount of the funds that the taxpayers pay, let's give them a smaller amount. Let's get a teacher some more. Let's put some more in the parks and recs. Let's spread it out a little more.
What is defunding the police supposed to do?
Well, basically, that's what it just basically, policemen get paid a lot of money. They get this guaranteed pension. It's all this money allotted for the police department. And they don't answer to nobody, and they do whatever they want to do. So they're saying, well, hey, maybe the police department shouldn't get paid so much money.
So we'll take that money away, then hopefully y'all clean up y'all act?
I'm assuming that's what they think is going to happen.
I mean, I feel like you cleaning up your act, taking away money is not going to change nobody's mentality. It's only going to make it worse.
They're going to be mad.
Mad. Now you more angry. You can't change nobody's mentality.
So what you do?
I just said it.
so
like when that man, listen, when he had somebody, it was people standing there when that man had his knee on George Floyd's neck.
Right.
Throwing a rock at the police, you ain't finna go to jail forever.
Right.
Somebody, you could have ran up through a rock, got on something and got on.
But I often think about that. Like we saw Tupac somewhere in Atlanta, early Tupac. He shot some off-duty police officers for beating up a black dude. Yeah. And they found out they were dirty cops, so the case got dropped. Yeah. And I would always think like, damn, if I saw some cops doing something and I was strapped, you wanna defend your people. Yeah. But if you shoot the police, you going to jail.
If you shoot another man, you going to jail, period.
But if you shoot the police, it's like definite.
If you out here in the streets you shooting somebody, it's definitely you either gonna get shot, you gonna go to jail, you gonna get killed, something. It's the same game. Ain't no difference. No, ain't no difference. Period, point blank. So if you playing in the devil's playground, nigga, how you gonna say, oh no, nigga, I'll go shoot them niggas, but I ain't shooting them niggas.
But see, is it the devil's playground? It's white boys got every other race got self-defense laws, right? There's no self-defense law for a black man.
What you mean self-defense law for every other race?
You go through the laws, go through the court cases. If something happens, you go to court. Oh, this was in self-defense. I defended myself.
And the black man never get away with self-defense.
Exactly. If something happened to me and I defend myself, it's no self-defense law for a black man. Oh no, it's retaliation or whatever it is. You go to jail. But everybody else, it's a law that protects you. But it's like it's no protection for me. If I protect myself, I'm going to jail.
Listen. I'm already prepared for that as a black man. Yeah. Anytime I do anything wrong,
I'm going to jail.
That's just like if somebody harm my family, anything like that, I know I'm finna do an elbow. That's how I'm gonna look at it. I'm finna do an L, period. So I'm not looking for them to show me no love or no leniency because that's never been happening.
Interesting.
That's not what they do. It's the trap. When they catch you, why the fuck you gonna let the mouse go? For what? That was you put the cheese right there to catch his ass.
To catch the mouse.
Now you gonna let him go? Nah, I ain't gonna know. I just know before I do whatever I'm gonna do, I gotta know and understand the consequences of what this is. And is this worth my life, or is this worth my time, my energy? Is this worth me losing my freedom?
But think about, man. It's hard for me. Like, it's just like to think about the treachery. Like, my name is Emmett. Growing up with this name, knowing my history, Huey P on the wall and all that type of stuff. Yeah. It's like to know the treachery. Even my great-grandfathers was killed by white men in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So to know the treachery that black men dealt with at the hands of white men, the Ku Klux Klan pulling up, busting your windows out, all kind of treachery. And as a black man, you couldn't even defend yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that emboldens these people. Yeah. They feel big and bad, but it's like, think how crazy that is. They was hanging people at barbecues. Mm-hmm. They was having parties hanging niggas. Like, it was on postcards, and they was burning crosses and doing all kind of stuff, doing all kind of treachery. Mm-hmm. And as a black man, you couldn't even defend yourself. I'm talking about nigga messing with you. You can't even defend yourself.
What if it was think about this back then. What if it was like a clique? Because it was law. So as a black man, you couldn't do certain shit as just a black person in general. But what if this? What if back then they had a clique or whatever they had? Anytime these niggas come with these crosses, exactly, anything we double backing,
and that's what it should have been. No.
We double backing, but I'm not gonna knock my ancestors because they handled it the way that they chose to handle it, right, or the way that they saw best fit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Now I don't know. It could have been some people that was doing that. Yeah, but they don't speak about that. You got the Nat Turners and the Denmark Veezies and all of that.
Exactly, but we need more. We hear about the people that's running and all that. Well, hold up, wait a minute.
Because they want us to see about the people that's running. They don't want you to see the Nat Turners and all of them anyway.
Exactly, they don't want to talk about the Haitians when the Haitian had their revolution.
They're not gonna talk about that because that's gonna empower us.
So it's like, man, for me. But as a black man now, seeing what's going on in the streets and being in LA. Like, we got to deal, and it's black and brown is love, right? But we gotta call a spade a spade. Yeah. We got to deal with it from the Mexicans. Yeah. We got to deal with it from other black men. Mm-hmm. Like you said, if I go out and see another black man, a formidable opponent, if you will, it's tension off the top. Right. You know what I'm saying? We in public, it's like, okay, well, let me see how he gonna act. Let me see what's gonna happen. Yeah, it's like we got to deal with the police, other black men, Mexicans, everything.
Yeah.
And we can't even defend ourselves. So if I got a gun on me at all times, I'm still nervous. I'm just trying to be on defense because I know if I got to defend myself, I'm still going to jail if I don't get away.
That's why if you gonna be nervous when you have your gun and you gonna feel like that, then you shouldn't be in a life.
Not nervous to use it, but you just thinking about having plans. I don't want to, like, you don't want to have to do nothing to nobody, right?
Right.
I don't want no problems with no other black man. I don't want no problems with no Mexicans. I don't want none of that. Yeah. I might not be able to handle the issues with the police, right? I just got to avoid the police. But as far as people on the streets, I don't want none of these problems. But I got to handle my business. And if something impedes me handling my business, what I'm supposed to do?
Handle your business.
I got to handle my business. Yeah. So it's like, I don't want no problems, but
I'm saying the average person that's not in that life is just not going to walk around with a pistol.
True. But what is that life? The life doesn't consist of anything. If you living in LA, if you living in the inner city, you can be deemed a part of the life because shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
When you say deemed a part of the life,
if you're a black man in LA, you could be deemed a part of the life.
You can choose to be deemed a part of the life. You got a choice.
You got a choice.
Yeah. You got a choice. You saying you can be deemed a part of the life. You saying the street life, right?
No, I'm just saying period. You and your, let's say you live somewhere.
Right.
You move into a new hood.
Okay.
Right? You just trying to go to work, go home.
Yeah.
You know, you got your little girls, whatever. You trying to bro, I'm coming home to be peaceful.
Yeah.
But as people see you in their hood, and they like, well, who is this nigga?
Right.
I don't know who this is.
Right.
You don't want no problems.
Right.
But this nigga's pressing up on you.
Typically, bro, like, for the most part, like, when people really know you not on that, when gang members know, when you come into somebody's hood and they really know you not on that and they see your routine and they watch you, because these niggas gonna know your routine. You move in their hood.
Yeah, yeah.
They gonna know everything.
Yeah.
They might press you a few times or niggas that don't see you, but typically they not gonna be bothering you if they know you ain't, like, son, he ain't really banging, he don't be on nothing, he do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
But what if it ain't? What if it's different?
What if then?
What if let's say you move into, and again, no disrespect to it's all black and brown love. We ain't being disrespectful,
right?
But we saw what the Long Beach the Longos posted. And we ain't got to get into that because we ain't trying to get on no light. But let's say you move into their hood.
Yeah.
You in Long Beach, and you like the same scenario. You with your girl, you taking care of your business. You don't want no problems, but you understand just in case, and they impede on that. I'm
not moving to their hood. I'm not welcome there.
You not welcome. You ain't going.
No, I ain't moving. Why the hell? What? I'm listen. Because if I moved over there, I know I might 9 out of 10 I'm gonna have to do something. Because this is not no gang thing. It's a race thing.
Yeah.
With them, so it's like, ain't no, you gonna have to do something. Ain't no way around this. Ain't no, when I walk, what I'm supposed to wear? Long sleeve, cover my face up with my COVID-19 so they can't see my skin color?
Right.
Nah.
So you saying, I just want to put myself in a situation because I know I'm going to have to do something.
That's it. That's how it go. That's how you, that's exactly how you maneuver.
That's how you survive in South Central LA.
That's it, bro. That's how
don't go where you ain't supposed to go.
No. If you gotta bring a gun to that place, then nigga, you shouldn't be there. And if you gonna be there, then you know what the consequences come with. You know you can get pulled over, get caught with the pistol before you make it there. You can get caught with the pistol there. You can get into a shootout before there, coming there, in there. You already know what come with all of this. Yeah. So if you don't want to deal with the consequences, then nigga, you don't do it.
Then don't have one.
You feel me?
But how do you feel like people should arm themselves? Not necessarily concealed carry, but just having a pistol in their. It's been going around. A lot of black people don't necessarily take advantage of that, owning a pistol legally and things like that.
Yeah.
And since things have been happening, it's been coming out. Hey, make sure you have a gun in your house just to protect your family. Not saying you need to walk around with something, but you definitely got to have something in your house just in case things hit the fan.
Yeah, I believe in the right to bear arms.
Okay, for sure. There it is.
Hell yeah.
There it is.
Everybody get your blowers. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if the police, the FBI, the government, the military, they got guns.
That's a fact.
But we need them.
Yeah.
As long as y'all got guns, we need guns. Period, point blank. Long as niggas got guns, you gonna need a gun.
Absolutely.
Period, nigga.
Did you see what happened in Chicago, man? Since we on the topic, we got to just touch on this just black and brown thing real quick.
As far as which part, all the people that got killed that other day, the record, or are you saying
the record was after?
As far as them having an issue with the Latin Kings and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
We know Chicago, the dudes in Chicago get down a little different.
Them little niggas niggas don't be playing.
And amidst all of the protests, all of the coronavirus, all of the shutdown, with the looting that was happening, like we said, in the 90s in LA, we messed up our own neighborhoods. Right. So if you was on Central Avenue and Watts and Compton or something like that, you saw fires and all that. But this time they was in Santa Monica. They wasn't in the hood like that. Yeah. However, in other places, they were tearing up their own neighborhoods. And in Chicago specifically, it's a lot of beef with the GDs and the Vice Lords.
They got gang beef.
Yeah, the gang beef out there is crazy.
They gang banging heavy.
Yeah, gang. I would say they gang banging like we was gang banging out here in the 90s. Yeah, in Chicago, it's like that right now. And like in the 90s, you pull up in somebody's hood, everybody outside type of thing. That's what's going on. That's what's going on in Chicago right now. And they just had the worst day in American history. I think 18 people got killed.
In they day, and they hit 18?
18 people got killed. But what kind of sparked everything off, man, when the looting happened, the blacks and the Mexicans in Chicago, in a close proximity, the Mexicans said, well, hey, you guys burned down all of your grocery stores over on your side. We have all of the stores now on our side, so you guys can't come over here and shop anymore. I don't care if it's for your mom. I don't care if it's for anybody. Y'all can't come over on our side and shop. And if we see any black people in, I think it's called Small Village or Little Village or something like that. We see any black,
whatever village.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We see any black people over here, it's gonna be a consequence. So, what was crazy was they were pulling out people at the stoplight. They pulling out old ladies out their cars. Mm-hmm. It was just getting ridiculous, like really disrespectful. Right. So after that, that's when they had that 18 murders in a day. Right. And granted, we don't want to see nothing like that happen in LA, but it seemed like it's a lot of when black people are going through these protests and all that. We're kind of seeing people come out. A lot of racist folks, a lot of racist rhetoric. A lot of people seem like you either down for black people or you're not really with it, and it's kind of unsettling.
If you ain't
man.
with us, you against us. That's what I'm on right now.
That's real. It's no more straddling the fence.
Ain't none of that. You gonna have to pick you gonna have to choose what you choose up ASAP. Because if you ain't with us, you against us. Period. Also, all you all lives matter ass niggas, listen here, homie. Let me hold on, man. Let me explain this.
Yeah, please explain that to them. Why that don't make no sense.
All lives matter, bro. When we say Black Lives Matter, that has nothing. We not saying all lives don't matter, stupid. We know all lives matter. Nigga, the only problem is ours don't. So if ours don't, how the fuck do all lives matter? Exactly. That's why we run around here saying Black Lives Matter, my boy. Period, point blank. So don't try to conflict the argument or misconstrue or mix what we saying up. Y'all hear exactly what we saying. Mm-hmm. When we say Black Lives Matter, that's not saying all lives don't matter. That's not saying your life don't matter. Mm-hmm. That's saying we getting gunned down in the streets by the goddamn police. Mm-hmm. You feel me? That means we gotta deal with it from every angle in our lives, and we feel like our lives don't matter. So once y'all make our lives matter too, the same way y'all's do, then all lives will really matter. But until then, niggas is pushing Black Lives Matter. Yeah. You feel me? Now, I think a lot of people is misconstruing the actual Black Lives Matter movement with the guy that's running it versus the actual slogan. Like this. Because I say Black Lives Matter because I feel like Black Lives Matter. But I'm not necessarily donating to that actual organization. Because I know who backs the organization and I know what's going on. So a lot of people, they quote unquote woke and they putting the information out there about who really runs, who funds. I think it's an older white guy who really funds it. Really? You feel what I'm saying? Wow. So I think people think that just because we saying Black Lives Matter, no, I'm saying that because Black lives really do matter. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. And the slogan, it works. You feel what I'm saying? Old white guy that read Black Lives Matter. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, do your homework, do the research on my mama.
Because I heard Candace Owens on. I was seeing her on Twitter going crazy.
Candace Owens is a lame.
Oh, Candace Owens is off. She's out of here.
Yeah, she's a lame.
She's way in left field, but being so radical, she has a following. She has a field. You know what I'm saying? She has a people that support her.
Is it that she's radical, or is she just saying what the people want to hear?
I just saying she just saying what the left wing folks want to hear.
That's
basically.
it. Yeah, and then they can use her. She's the token black woman. They can use her to say, "See, she says it,"
exactly.
Or she don't agree with that, or this is Candace Owens. She's a black woman type deal. That's what they gonna use her as.
So she just like a little puppet.
She NAACP done came off of her a long time ago. When she felt like she was discriminated against and shit was going on with her, I believe it was somewhere at school with some white boys or something.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Man, so she had the NAACP come
Blacks
to bat
came
for her.
out. Blacks came for bat for her.
Wow.
Yeah.
And now she a bad wench for the white boys.
Yeah, it's a game, man.
That's deep, man.
It's a game. It's a cold week right now for these. What's going on with Nicki Minaj?
Boy. Now, I got a different perspective on this.
What?
This is my perspective on the Nicki Minaj thing. I think that if we look at if we add everything up, right?
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj has the most diabolical fan base on the internet. The Barbs off the hook. The Barbs, the only fan base that could probably compare to the Barbs are the Beehive, right?
That's not Beyonce.
That's it.
Shit, yeah.
But that's saying a lot, right? So Nicki Minaj has a strong fan base. Her music has been really bad for a really long time. It seems like her relationships in the industry have faltered. She got a lot of drama surrounding her with her husband, with the child molestation and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Everything around Nicki Minaj seems like it's crumbling. But her embracing this troll, her embracing that image is gonna really work for her because her whole fan base are already trolls, and she never completely embraced it. But she's been ostracized already. Nobody's messing with Nicki Minaj. All the music's bad. We like Cardi. We like Megan. All of that, right? But Nicki still got a strong fan base. Her saying, you know what? I'm gonna be a troll now, and I don't agree with it. I don't agree with nobody working with Tekashi and all that. But if I'm her PR person, that's great PR. That's great PR because she's already a troll. She's already in that dark place. Just embrace it. Like be Vince McMahon. I mean, if Vince McMahon was a bad guy, he said, I'm going to be the bad guy to WWF. And it worked for him. She should just embrace it. Okay, I'm a troll now. Fuck it. And now that's what it is.
I don't think she no troll. I don't think she is.
I think that's the only route for her.
I think, no, that's definitely not the only route, bro. Somebody comment. Hey, Marvin Johnson said Jeffrey King is a key person of the Black Lives Matter movement, but he's not a founder. Hey, who's the founder, Jeffrey? If you're watching, let me know. Put that in the comment section. But what I was saying about Nicki Minaj, bro. She's not no troll. All she had to do was get back in the studio and make hot music.
But I told you she blew that after her second album. When she went in there and made Starship, she blew it.
She didn't blow it.
You don't think she blew it?
Nah, it's not possible for her to blow it because if she blew it, she wouldn't be here right now. She didn't blow it good. Listen, you cannot deny dope music.
Nicki ain't had no dope music in a while, though.
But all she got to do is get back in the studio with dope people and cook.
But those people that was cooking for her, Drake and Safari, are no longer in the kitchen.
You
no
don't
more.
need Drake and Safari in the kitchen.
That's how she was cooking, bro.
No, listen. You don't need Drake and Safari in the kitchen.
She
Who
had
cooking?
steak. She finna
Who
come
cooking?
with the top
Who
ramen
cooking
and
right
shit.
now? She know what she did. She just got on the shit with Doja Cat, right?
Right.
That went up.
Okay.
She know what she doing.
So you just get the chef that's hot right now.
That's it.
I see what you're saying.
And then, but she chose to do the lame thing, the lame route. I felt like it was the way she moving is definitely not a good look for her because of the controversy surrounding your man or your husband. He got the pedophilia shit going on.
Right.
Then your brother just got convicted of this pedophilia shit, and then now. You just dropped a song with this nigga 6ix9ine that got some pedophilia shit on his background.
Yeah, that's real.
And he's a ratatouille.
Yeah.
And you initially came out on some hood street shit. And then now you doing a song with this nigga?
It's bad. It's bad for her legacy.
That's a bad look. And then the song itself is not even hot. The shit is garbage.
Bad song, you right.
Bad song. I don't care what it did initially out the gate.
That's a fact.
Because everybody gonna click it because it's what it is.
Yeah. Just for the shock value.
Just for the shock value.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But long story short, yeah, that wasn't a good look for her.
So you feel like this is gonna be like a bad mark in her legacy?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I think so
it
too.
is.
I think it's bad for her
because
coming
his legacy is not gonna go. It's not gonna go the way he think it's gonna go because of what you did and what energy you putting out there.
What you think gonna happen to Tekashi 6ix9ine?
Nothing. He gonna it's something. Whatever he got coming is gonna come.
What would you say he got coming? Will he be locked up again? Is somebody gonna catch up to him?
I'm gonna say whatever he got coming is not positive.
Okay.
He might win temporarily while he out of jail, but whatever he got coming is not positive.
That's real.
Cause how he doing and what he did.
Whatever seeds you set, whatever. Yeah.
You went in there, you told on them people. Yeah. You got these niggas in trouble. You come out talking big tough. You still on the track talking gangster shit, trying to troll. You ain't learned your lesson. Then you was on some. You had a little pedophile shit prior to that, bro. Yeah. Come on, bro.
It's coming for you.
Listen,
because God don't work like that, man. You can't do wrong and get right. It don't
I just
like
don't
that.
understand how people support niggas with. Listen, that's the pedophile and the snitch. That's like the two worst things. That's like some of the two worst things you could be.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Coming from the hood, that's the worst things you can
and
do.
It's accepted. So what type of people? How do you look at the people that still deal with this nigga?
But think about it. Those are our standards. But white folks don't care nothing about that. And those are people that's gonna be streaming these records and buying these records. We not messing with it because we hold.
Wait, hold on, Marvin Johnson. Right, that's the girls. But who funds them? Do they fund Black Lives Matter on their own, or somebody is behind the funding? Am I right? But yeah, no, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you. I was looking at the comment section.
What's the dude's name that runs Black Lives Matter?
I forgot the dude's name, but Marvin Johnson said Jeffrey King is a key person, but it's ran by the three black ladies. I believe I believe if they not the three black females are they lesbians, I think, if I'm not mistaken. If those are the right ones, but I'm saying who funds Black Lives Matter? You feel what I'm saying?
Well, everybody's making donations now, but you're saying where
where was the original funding come from? Like from the ground originally?
I got you. Had to do some research on that, but yeah, man, I think that's too. I think that it could work for Nicki embracing the troll thing because she was already so far away from where she was at, but you feel like this is like the nail in the coffin
because she got too much negative dirt. That's like not you. This it's too much certain things you can't explain. Mm-hmm. Like how you gonna explain? Because her boyfriend paperwork is out on the internet.
Yeah.
So you can see what he went to jail for if that's true.
Yeah.
How you gonna explain it?
That's real.
You feel what I'm saying? How do you explain that? And then you already came off the situation with your brother. Which that don't have nothing. What your brother did don't have nothing to do with you. But I'm just saying, like,
it's just
it's not a good look. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, that's not certain. You shouldn't have touched that 6ix9ine shit.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have touched that. Period. Mm-hmm. Same way Akon shouldn't have.
I can't believe that. I cannot believe
he said it already. Anyway, he said he was looking forward to doing some music with him. But my whole ordeal is y'all jumped out the window and then. Even the songs y'all made was garbage.
Well, all of Tekashi songs is garbage, bro.
This nigga got Locked Up remix. Convict music got Snitch pedophile music. How you put this nigga on a Reeve Styles P was on that.
Well, see, now playing on the other side.
And there's no disrespect to the big homie Akon, but come on, bro.
Is that not good business, though? If we know this kid is popping, if I run a record label and I know it's going to do numbers, is me getting with Tekashi not good business?
Not for no Akon.
Not for Akon because he don't really need it?
It's not for none of these record labels need 6ix9ine. They got M's.
I don't know.
If 6ix9ine die tomorrow, they going to find somebody to replace him. Period, point blank. He was just in jail. He wasn't making nothing. He wasn't making no new music. Now y'all niggas need to go hop on a 6ix9ine track. For what?
Because
you can't explain. You can't explain it. The nigga's not no lyrical genius. The nigga is not dope. Nothing. Nothing. Y'all not finna. Nigga's not dope, but he don't play no drums. He don't play no piano. He don't do nothing.
This nigga don't got no talent. Nothing.
No nothing.
Yeah.
Y'all could have got on Nicki could have got in the studio with anybody.
Yep. But see, we know it's for the clout.
You was supposed to wait till Bobby came home.
It's for the clout, man.
If she would have waited till Bobby, what clout? They don't need it.
He said he the king of New York.
Let Bobby come home. You should have jumped on with Bobby. You would have been back. You would have been back in the streets. The streets would have been having you.
Yeah.
Once the streets love you,
you good.
Then everybody gonna love you.
Cause Bobby Shmurda coming home to a platinum plaque.
Listen, the streets get everybody cracking. We dictate who hot.
Yeah. That's real. You got to start there.
Period.
Yeah.
You feel me?
But see, Bobby probably wouldn't have done no music with her anyway.
Man, but listen here, she could have maneuvered that. Got a new hot one, Bobby out. She on there with Bobby. It's hot.
Out of here.
She back, streets going up.
It's easy. Yeah. But the Tekashi thing is nail on the coffin.
She was supposed to get on. She could have got on track. Pop Smoke, R.I.P. before he went.
That's a fact.
You ain't playing, but you chose 6ix9ine. Come on, man. That's weirdo.
All right, man. We got to talk about this last thing, man. It's been really hot. I know a lot of young ladies been talking about it. When I saw it, it kind of startled me because we go back and forth with this. With the women. Now, being in high school, we know at King Drew, they dated all the dudes that didn't go to King Drew, all the older cats that came up there in the cars and all that. It was hard for us to compete with them brothers because we didn't have no cars and all that. So
shit, them niggas, they used to be talking shit about us. Then they boyfriend pull up looking like Gorilla McGilly, looking like a monster around this motherfucker. Man, you was talking all that shit. You come with this. With this no homo, with this ugly ass.
Exactly.
Get your dog. I don't even want parts of you no more.
But he had a Monte Carlo, so it was all good, you know?
Yeah.
So
with a face like a pug.
Man. And oftentimes, women say, I want a man with a good job. He gotta have this and that. Then some women say, nah, I want to date a drug dealer. Yeah. I don't want nobody with a good job. I want somebody that's excited. Then some women say, whatever the case is. B. Simone. Yeah. We all know who B. Simone is. Watched her come up with Wildin' Out. Watched her manifest everything she wanted. She got this makeup line. I think she made like $1 million and really fast. So she, a lot of the city girls, everybody like her. I like her too. She's funny, cool chick. She came out last week and said that she does not want a man with a 9-to-5. She said she needs a man to be an entrepreneur. Now he said he don't have to have a lot of money, but she does not want a man with a 9-to-5 because their mindset ain't right. For whatever reason. Now, I don't know if this speaks to the mindset of the new woman or what this is, because a lot of women were supporting her. Yeah, girl, I feel that. Woo, woo, woo. I even put a poll on my Instagram, and it was like 80% people saying, yeah, that's true. A man with a 9-to-5 is unattractive. And so I kind of was lost in the sauce. I want to know how you felt about that. Then I'm going to let y'all hear what B. Simone said herself. How you feel about that, man?
I feel like she gotta specify. I'm not knocking her for whatever she want, but you gotta specify what you consider a 9-to-5. Because you can have your preference, and I ain't mad at you. I get what she's saying. Cause maybe she should have said she just want a hustler.
Yeah.
As opposed to, cause not working a 9-to-5. What is a 9-to-5? Is a brain surgeon a 9-to-5? Is a lawyer a 9-to-5, a judge a 9-to-5?
That's real, because they not necessarily working 9-to-5, but they,
What's a 9-to-5? Now, if you saying you don't want no nigga that work at Jiffy Lube or Arby's and shit, I'm not mad at her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to specify when you say a 9-to-5, what that is exactly. Because she's saying it's not. She want the entrepreneurship, the mindset. Yeah. To get it on your own, she want a hustler.
Yeah.
So I think that's what she probably should have said, as opposed to just,
I don't want a man with a 9-to-5.
Yeah, because now you and then when she cleaned it up, she started coming back with that. What the fuck is you talking about? All that shit. She should have said, clean it up. Yeah. And talk a little more serious so we can hear where you coming from.
Exactly. Because the way she said it, you can have a 9-to-5 and still be a hustler. Because what she said is, if a man has a 9-to-5, he can't be an entrepreneur also.
No, that's false.
Sometimes you got to juggle in the beginning.
Yeah, that's false. Yeah, that's false. And I think a lot of people that seen her journey and just watched her come up felt like you shouldn't have said nothing like that because you was just one struggling too. But that's all a part of the entrepreneurial mindset. You might have to struggle. She thugged it out to get where she wanted to get to.
Exactly.
You feel me? But yeah, she just got to specify what a 9-to-5 is.
All right, let me see. Let's hear what she had to say, man. Check this out.
He can't have a 9-to-5.
What?
Why not? You don't want him to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
so
like
he can't
clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn, be
I think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay, but still, there's people who have really good jobs with vocational skills. If he's a mechanic,
I'm sure, but no, you're not gonna understand my lifestyle. You're not gonna understand why I'm up at 3 a.m.
Damn, you're making this hard for me. Okay, all right.
You know, he has to be an entrepreneur,
a business owner. He getting one of them stimulus packages from Donald Trump, one of them small business loans, and he ain't buying jewelry with it.
Or moving into that direction.
Yeah. All right.
Boom.
But then when she cleaned it up, she said she sounded a little silly. She said like a rapper or this. It's like now it's almost like, look, you got niggas out here that that work certain what you call quote unquote 9 to 5s. That's they making probably more money than your favorite rapper, or just as much. Let's just keep it 1,000.
Let's keep it real.
You feel me? Because there's a lot of rich lawyers out here. It's a lot of rich doctors. It's a lot of rich brain surgeons. It's a lot
of
they
rich,
balling.
A lot of rich.
They living in Calabasas next to your favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper might not be living in Calabasas. Let's keep it 1,000.
That's for real.
But so I guess she just gotta specify what is a 9 to 5. That's my whole thing. Whatever a 9 to 5 is, then because hell nah. Nigga, I wouldn't even want my son. If I had a son, I don't want my son working at no motherfucking regular 9 to 5 Arby's head ass nigga. I don't want that either.
But sometimes you gotta get in there and learn. You feel me? You gotta get in there and bump your head a little bit.
Yeah, that's temporary.
It's very temporary.
Yeah, but I think we in the black community sometimes, because we don't own a lot of shit sometimes, so we don't have that mindset from the jump. So we don't instill it in our kids. What we get instilled is when you get old enough, you get a job and make your own money. It's not, go find a trade and create your own income. It's go work for somebody else.
Interesting.
They don't teach us to go start your shit while you still in high school or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
Because right now you can cultivate your own business under 18.
But that's why it's so important. Our generation, it's like we're gonna be those parents that really tap in with our kids. Like, look, you need to learn a trade early. Whatever it is you're doing, you need to start doing it early. We could get it cracking, get your LLC done early. Like,
are we really?
Well, that's how I'm planning on moving.
Right. No, I'm saying because I'm speaking on the generation as a whole. Because some of these little kids right now, man, they don't want to do nothing else.
They don't want to do nothing else.
They don't want to do nothing but rap and play games.
And that's scary.
And be on TikTok. They don't want to do nothing else but go viral.
But see, man, that ain't. But I see so many kids. You seen like the kids' graduation things. Mm-hmm. They did the little Zoom graduations. Yeah. So many kids, bro, say they want to be YouTubers.
I mean, that's a career though. That's a lane for them right now.
Is it really a career? That ain't no. I mean, you could make some money.
No.
Listen.
All of these. Listen, you can't knock no kid when they see what's the nigga name? When they see a Jake Paul, the lame nigga that was just out there with the ride. When they see a Jake Paul getting M's off the tube. You can't see.
But you gotta have something. You can't just you gotta tell your kids, look, you can make it happen on the tube, but that can't be your life's mission. I'm gonna be a YouTuber.
No, you always have plan A, B, and C. You always have a plan, but I'm saying
there's no plan to go to I'm gonna be a YouTuber.
You know what you sounding like? You sounding like the generation above us that said doing music is bullshit.
That's what I'm sounding like.
Yes, because it's a new avenue, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking them, but nigga, you finna while you talking this YouTuber thing.
Yeah.
You still gonna be going to school and going to college as well, or doing whatever. So I'm not knocking you.
Let's do the YouTuber thing. Let's build it up. Let's do it right.
Let's do that too.
Yeah. Let's do that also. I got you.
Because you already got a mandatory list.
I got you.
When you my kid.
That's a better thing. Let's do that also.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
That's all I'm saying. Especially if you finna be in the damn house all day, and when you got your homework done, and you finna just play Xbox all day.
Yeah.
No, bro. You're not finna play Xbox all day. You might as well set this camera up.
And be a YouTuber. That makes sense, man.
That's all I'm saying. You feel me? So I ain't knocking the new, but I do feel like the shit's saturated though.
Yeah.
Like it's too many young black niggas that want to be rappers.
Yes, a fact. It's and
like
a lot
niggas
of them
don't want to be nothing else.
But rappers, and they all whack.
Yeah,
a lot of you guys.
And I'm not mad at you for wanting to be a rapper, but if you hard though,
you gotta have something to say. You gotta have something to talk about,
tight, though. If you whack, then if you ain't got it, then hang it up.
And I'm gonna tell you, bro. Look at me in the face. You don't got it, bro.
You a fool.
Go do something else, man. Go. Yeah. God is good. Don't do it.
You listen to Future album?
To me, I told you, Future. To me, Future is the most overrated artist in the game. He does have some joints on his album. I'll give him that. He got a couple on his album, but I just feel like it goes over my head, man. A lot of it goes over my head.
What you mean? I ain't gonna lie. It was his last album. I don't feel the last album, but yeah, nah. I don't think he overrated though.
I don't get it, man. Like he's dope, but he ain't up on my list like that. Not like that.
Future hard.
I can't say he hard. He
that
got
nigga hard. His album.
What the kids say, he got a couple bops, but
he got plenty of them.
I'm good, bro.
I guarantee you can listen to, if you put all Future hits on one playlist, you're gonna listen to them all straight through. And it's gonna be about 50 of them at least.
I believe that.
Bangers.
I believe that.
I'm just saying, fool.
He ain't talking about nothing on there though.
I mean, you're right.
His music don't have no replay value for me. That's what it is. His music isn't, and I ain't saying your music got to be all positive and all that, but it's just not substantive. He don't have no substance nowhere in none of his projects to me. It's only substance abuse. It ain't no substance nowhere. Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, that's the substance. He abused it. There you have it.
I just feel like if you a father, you a whole man, you done made millions. Like you got some perspective to you. Tell me, give me something other than fucking bitches and doing drugs.
Should Future son call Russell Wilson daddy?
Yeah.
Why?
Because if that's your mama, right?
Yeah.
And he in the house with your mama, he with your mama. Mm-hmm. It's only natural. He gonna call him daddy. So you better get with it.
No, that ain't natural. Future, if you already got a daddy though.
You got two daddies now.
So okay,
and brothers, that's the problem. Don't be putting your seed in everybody. You got to deal with shit like this.
So, what happens when Sierra divorced Russell Wilson if that ever happened?
Then she gonna get a new man. He gonna call the next nigga daddy. That's what's gonna happen.
So Lil Future gonna have
however many times Sierra busted down and want to get a new man. That's how many daddies he gonna have. That's a fact.
That's some bullshit.
Hey,
I don't agree with that part.
Hey, you better keep your seed.
Future is the only daddy. That's it. Ain't no other daddies.
To him, to his son.
To Future's son.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Long as Future is active, I don't. People trying to put it out there like he's not in his life. We don't know the real. Mm-hmm. Long as Future is an active father, nobody else got the right to come in and say I'm his daddy.
But you gotta define active.
Active as in the active parent.
What is active?
Active as in I'm picking my son on a weekly basis. I'm with my son on a weekly basis. I'm talking to him damn near every day.
Okay.
Providing for him financially, everything. That's what that means.
Yeah, I'm not saying another man got the right to come in and say I'm your daddy. Like, nah, that don't work. But
Future already expressed the issue that he had with that.
What did he say? I didn't hear what he said.
He early on, Sierra tried to sue this man.
What?
And so he couldn't, and she didn't want him speaking about their relationship. Wow. About this whole Russell Wilson and all of them shit. She tried to sue him for like something crazy. He called her a bitch on Twitter. Yeah. She got mad and tried to sue him though.
Wow.
And he already paying child support.
That's deep. Was he, brothers? It goes back. Listen, she might be cute. Her ass might be fat.
Did she catch Russell Wilson?
Better pull out.
Did she catch Russell Wilson when she was down and needed a bag?
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
She manifested him.
Yeah. So let's stop playing.
To me, I respect the brother. I respect Russell Wilson. I don't know these brothers, man, but to me, he seemed, the OGs used to call it henpecked. He seems like he's a henpecked brother. He seemed like Sierra's got the pocketbook, and she calling the shots, and Russell Wilson's out there throwing the footballs. Hey, baby, go do your thing. I got this handled over here.
Well, I think when you got enough money, he got a bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not about that. It's not about her running shit. He got the bag. You can do what you want to do, boo.
Yeah, but see, my thing is, she don't like men like that. She like niggas like Future.
Obviously not.
No, that's what she like, and that's what she gonna go back to.
That's what she used to like until she ran into Russell.
Nah, that's what she thinks she like.
She pregnant by the nigga again, right?
Yeah, he ain't pulling out. I don't blame him. But after a while, she gonna go back to what she like. I don't think that's what she truly likes. I think she like the niggas in the trap. I think that's what she.
I think she getting older too, bro. So I don't think she gonna go back to niggas in the trap. If you feel what I'm saying.
That's a good. We gotta talk about that too, because most. I don't want to open the topic up right now, but we got to talk about that because there's a lot of women. If we go back to the high school thing, talking to the the dope boys and the whoopty whoop, and they was y'all ain't shit, y'all ain't got this whoop whoop. A lot of them niggas are bums now.
Yeah,
and a lot of them got babies by them bums.
Yeah, because
y'all was shitting on us, and y'all got babies with bums.
Yeah.
Because the dope boys that was popping when we was in high school are bums now.
Yeah.
And your first baby daddy's probably your bum.
Yeah.
But we gonna leave that for another show.
That's on them.
Gonna leave that for another show.
You feel me? That's
right?
Hey, man. Listen. Y'all better pick and choose wisely who you have a child with.
That's a fact, man. If I didn't learn nothing today, man, be careful where you put your seed at, man.
Yeah, nigga, you should have been learned that.
Oh, I learned. I'm good. I ain't got no kids out here.
Me neither.
I'm good.
On everything.
But we always leave y'all with something positive, man. Again, we're gonna be back in here on it's gonna be Monday and Friday. We appreciate you guys for waiting. It's been a lot going on, man, but we're going to get back. Get in the comments at EMCGEEE on Instagram. Bro, always leave you guys with something positive. Again, stay safe out there. God is good, and that's all I got.
Hey, I'm going to say it again. Be careful. Pick and choose wisely who you lay down and have kids with. Because if you pick the wrong person, boy, you end up in a world of hell. And that goes for bullshit baby fathers. That goes for bullshit baby mamas. Nobody's exempt. It's on both sides. So better pick and choose wisely who you have a child with.
That's a fact.
And put your condoms on. They make condoms for a reason. They work.
I don't know about them condoms, bro.
Wait, what?
No, you got to put
your condoms on.
Put your condoms on.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
No, you got to. I'm just playing. Put your condoms on. Now, put them on.
Hey, man, don't listen to this nigga, youngsters.
Nah.
They make condoms for a reason. Trust me, they work.
That's a fact.
You feel me? That shit shouldn't be in your back pocket all wrinkled up and balled up. Nigga, use it. Take that shit out your wallet.
Take it out your wallet, bro.
Use it, nigga. Trust me, my boy. It will
man.
Save you, nigga. Exactly.
So, well, all right, man. That's it. We'll see y'all, man.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.